I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. Whenever you're dating somebody that's famous or married to somebody that's famous, I ain't gonna hold you. Your life is gonna become public property. Not only that, Nicki Minaj, Kenneth Petty, their lives are public because Kenneth Petty, as we all know, has one of those charges. Yeah, the RAPE charge. To me, I always thought this dude was a clown, was a sucker. I'm just being real. This dude has always been a clown, a sucker, somebody trying to prove something. You heard? Because at the end of the day, let me find out he fumbled the bag. Yeah, and when I say fumbled the bag, it's being reported that he's back in Queens, living in an 800 square foot dungeon. Yeah, I'm just saying. Because at the end of the day, it's being reported that Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty has officially called it quits. Look, I don't know how these dudes coming from where Kenneth Petty came from. I don't know how they fumble the bag. But I can tell you how they always play themselves and end up in situations like being back in Queens. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. See the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides.
Yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E or you, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. I don't understand how some of these dudes continuously fumble the bag. You heard? First Offset. You heard? Yeah, fumbled the bag with Cardi B. I feel like he was doing too much. Disgusting. But now we see Kenneth Petty pop up on the radar because as we all know, Kenneth Petty, his life is pretty much public. Yeah, and what I mean by pretty much public, he's actually on the registry. You heard? Yeah, for a RAPE charge he caught back in 2005. So yeah, I gotta call it what it is. I always thought this dude was weird. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I always thought he was disgusting. Yeah, he pled guilty to this charge. And at the end of the day, his life is always going to be public to the point where Nicki Minaj will always have to defend her family when it comes to a Kenneth Petty. Yeah, let's call it what it is. She will always have to defend him. Mad people are always going to, like I wouldn't associate with the dude. Right. But you see him chilling here with ASAP Rocky, with Rihanna and the family. Like, hey, I'm just being real. So Nicki Minaj basically opened up her world to this dude. You feel me? He ended up knocking it off. You know how that go. You got to put a baby in it before you go. Because at the end of the day, who else is going to want you with those type of, with those weird, wild charges? You feel me? I got to be real. See, a lot of people are sugarcoat because, he's the big homie or the big, man, nobody give a damn. Man, that man on the registry, homie. You heard? And that's how DJ Vlad, that's how DJ Vlad was able to come up with this man's information and find out he's no longer living in the LA hills, y'all. It looks like Nicki Minaj jumped her dumped her husband, Kenneth Petty. According to Sex Offender Registry, he's now living in a tiny 800 square foot house in Jamaica, Queens, instead of the 20 million Hidden Hills mansion Nicki owns. The rumor is that he got another girl pregnant, but that's not confirmed. Is this the greatest bag fumble of all time? I ain't gonna hold you. Knowing that he's living here now instead of here, oh man, I ain't gonna hold you. It was destined. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. It was destined. Come on. Yeah, look, me personally, I don't care. I don't need no explanations from him. I don't need nobody saying this didn't happen. That man pled guilty, right? Let's break down some of his history because he can't stay out of JRC. He can't stop violating. You feel me? The original 3-year probation sentence was handed down in July 2022 after Petty pleaded guilty to failing to register as a sex offender when he moved from New York to California in 2019. He is required to register due to a 1995 conviction for first-degree attempted RAPE. I mean, come on, yo, we got to be real, y'all. We got to be real. I don't think this was a good look for Nicki Minaj from the beginning. Yeah, let's not forget why I feel like this dude always been a clown. Yeah. Like, I got to be real. Because knowing that you got Nicki Minaj up in the hills, at home, getting a bag, your wife is rich as hell. He worried about Offset a little too much for me. I got to be real. Because this is how he violated with Offset. Kenneth Petty, the husband of Nicki Minaj, violated his probation in September 2023 by making threatening remarks on social media towards rapper Offset. Oh, just in case y'all didn't see it, pay attention because this is when I knew this dude wasn't a man yet. He was still a little boy. Pay attention.
What's money, man? What's up?
Yeah.
What's that, man?
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't know.
Yeah.
They said you don't know. Big Zoom.
Plan that vacation. You're gonna be planning your funeral.
Yeah.
This was like the biggest fumble. Like this was the worst fumble, y'all. Look what he says here.
Planning your funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the way to the street.
Knowing you got one of the most, iconic women at home, you heard? He found it within himself to go to New York City to entertain with some gangsters. Yeah, he deserves everything he's going to get here, ladies and gentlemen, because a federal judge in Los Angeles ordered Petty to serve 120 days of home detention after determining his actions breached the terms of his 3-year probation, specifically the violation involved. Listen to this, y'all. Associating with individuals with criminal records. He was observed in a video with someone who had a criminal record, which was a direct violation of his probation conditions. Threatening a specific individual. Petty was recorded in a viral video outside a New York hotel where Offset was staying, making statements such as, plan that vacation. You're going to be planning your funeral. I gotta be real, y'all. Hey, look, this dude deserves to be exactly where he's at. Yeah, you want to be a goon? Go ahead and stay in Queens now because look where he's staying, y'all. This is nasty all the way around the board, but I knew this guy was never equipped for the Nicki Minaj lifestyle. You heard the come up. He wasn't ready for the come up. Yeah, he had to throw a baby in it. We all know that. He had to throw that baby in there so he can secure his future. You heard? Yeah. His offspring. Yeah, you got to have an offspring with Nicki Minaj. That's where I think Meek Mill went wrong at. You feel me? But at the end of the day, Meek Mills is a made man. He didn't need her. Let's call it what it is. Kenneth Petty needs Nicki Minaj, though. See, these guys would never stop making bad choices and just throwing themselves away. Disgusting. This is disgusting for anybody that's come from the hood, came from where he come from. Yeah, and caught a R charge and still be accepted. Yeah, Nicki Minaj is the one that got you accepted. I'm just being honest. It's nasty all the way around the board. Look, I don't make the news. I just break the news down. I always thought this dude was no good. Yeah, he was no good. He wasn't fit. He was never fit because you got to pick and choose between the streets. You heard? Being that black. You heard? Being involved. And you got to pick between wifey, bro, being home. And allegedly not being out getting women. Hey, look. This might be the biggest fumble of all time, especially coming from where he comes from having nothing to something. You heard? And now ending up back here with an R charge. Yo, it's your boy E Oil, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Get down in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this. But this dude was destined to be back in Queens. He's a bum. This is how he lives. This is what he likes. That's why he went back to New York to hook up with some members just to get that offset and leave his beautiful wife up in the hills at home. Disgusting. Salute.
What's money, man? What's up?
Yeah.
What's that, man?
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't know.
Yeah.
They said you don't know. Big Zoom.
Plan that vacation.
Yeah.
You planning your funeral.
Yeah.